special guest. She is a YouTube sensation with millions of followers. She is Heart Defensor Telegarta.
Hi friends, hello, it's Heart. To all my thin hair girls out there, this one's for you. If you guys are looking for a BB cream that has really good full coverage. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first off, I would like to greet all of you a very, very happy holidays. This is one of my favorite seasons. It's my favorite time of the year, and I hope that all of you are also starting to feel, you know, that holiday spirit.
So sit back, relax, and welcome to my podcast with Heart Defensor. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us today. Today's exciting discussion will be about the trending Filipino beauty. What really is unique about the Filipino skin and complexion, and what types of skincare routines and products complement the Pinay beauty? To answer these questions, we are joined today by one of the top Fil-Am beauty vloggers, who's also a very, very dear friend of mine. And so I'm so excited. Her YouTube channel called That's Heart currently has over 2 million subscribers, through which she shares her fun and insightful videos about beauty, wellness, food, Filipino culture, shopping tips, and even exciting games and challenges. So without further ado, let's welcome my dear friend, the super cute Heart Defensor in the podcast.
Hi guys!
How
Hello.
are you?
I'm so good, Dr. Tess, and first off, I'm very honored and very happy to be here with you.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, when they said, okay, we want to talk about trending Filipino beauty, do you know someone? And I'm like, do I know someone? I know the one. Let's have a heart. And so I was so happy that you said yes, because this is really an incredible, you know, podcast. And so I'm so happy that you, being such an incredible Filipino American, really, you know, incredible person to represent what a Filipino beauty is. And I'm so proud of you, really, you know. I remember, I really am so proud of you. You're really killing it. You're a rock star, and you are still so sweet and down to earth. And guys, you know, just letting you know that all of you are probably all fangirling Heart. But you know, I met her 5 years ago through our friend Polly.
Yeah.
And when I met Polly, the first thing he said was like, "You're Filipina, Dr. Tess. You must meet Heart." And that's kind of like, you know, she invited you over to the clinic in Beverly Hills, and the rest is history. And that was 5 years ago, right?
I still can't believe that was 5 years ago. It almost feels like it wasn't too long ago. But you're right, it has been 5 years, which is...
Well, because we're both not aging, so it's really hard to tell time, right?
Yeah,
that's what it is. I don't think it was like time, you know, it really is relative. And if you look great and you look flawless right now, your skin looks flawless.
You.
I love your hair too.
Thank you. I'm like doing my best to not touch it as much as I can, but I just... for a while, I went on a break from like crimping my hair, but now I'm back on it, and now I'm like, ugh. I
love it.
Like this feeling of me just wanting to keep fluffing it.
No, totally. Believe me, that is my like ideal hair. When I was in high school, I used to get the Mariah Carey spiral curls. But like, you know, like you said, it's good to take breaks, because then you kind of give your hair a break from, you know, the heating and the damage. And so going natural is also good. But this is such a cool look. So Heart, let's go back. I know that you were born in the Philippines, you moved to LA. Can you tell us more about you growing up? About like, you know, the baby Heart.
Oh man, the baby Heart would be... I think she would be really proud of me right now, because the baby Heart was she was painfully shy. She had zero confidence, and just had very low self-esteem. I remember just as simple as like talking beauty with like my titas and my mom and my ate, like it it was hard.
Where did you grow up in the Philippines?
Like you mentioned earlier, I was born and raised in the Philippines. So half sa Manila and then half in Pampanga. So Kapampangan here.
Really? How old were you when you came to the States, and what prompted you guys moving here?
Prompted was, honestly, it was really my mom's dream to live in the US, Hawaii to be exact. It was like her lifelong dream to live in Hawaii, but I guess California is her second best choice. But yeah, we officially moved to the US. We were back and forth for a bit, but we officially moved to the US in 2002. So yeah, we've been here for quite some time now, but I always say that the Filipino in me is still very instilled, because in my head, I'm still speaking Tagalog. Like sometimes it takes me a while to like talk, because I'm like, okay, how do I translate this and this in Tagalog? Because it's just, I'm still very Filipino deep down.
What motivated you to do your first vlog? Being a really shy person, what was the motivating factor there?
A lot of practice. It's weird because before I was a YouTuber, I would pretend to be a vlogger already, because I would watch all of these girls. So I would just like pretend to be talking to my laptop. Back in the day, we just like film with like the photo booth on our laptop, and I would just pretend. And I think that's how I just kind of got accustomed to it. So once it was time for me to actually do it, in a way, it felt natural, because I was like pretending and like playing vlogger for quite some time.
Practice makes perfect, right? Not only does Heart have millions of followers on YouTube, but now also on TikTok. So when we come back, let's find out her secret in reaching millions of followers when we come back.
In my trade, people go to great lengths to look younger and more beautiful. All you need is Dr. Tess, America's favorite dermatologist.
And with today's technology, there is no need for a facelift, a brow lift, or eyelid surgery. The Time Machine uses the latest technology to make you look 10 to 20 years younger without surgery, so you always look natural.
You should try Dr. Tess's Time Machine. I did, and I couldn't be happier.
You know, I've heard so much about Dr. Tess. Stanford University Medical School graduate and America's favorite dermatologist. She invented the time machine procedure. It's like turning back time. And who doesn't want that? Maybe I finally discovered the fountain of youth. We'll see. I have a photograph of Dr. Tess from 10 years ago. Tignan natin if this time machine procedure really works.
Hi, Ariel.
Hi. Wow, there really is a big difference. In fact, you look much younger now.
Thanks, Ariel. If you want to look your very best, come visit us at one of our M Beauty clinics. Magkita po tayo.
Did you hear that? If you want to look your best, simply lang. Visit M Beauty by Dr. Tess.
You're at your best at M Beauty by Dr. Tess.
Hi guys, what's up? Not sure why I just whispered. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Welcome back to our podcast with Heart Defensor. Now, let's ask Heart how she was able to get millions of followers on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. How did you get into, obviously it's your natural passion. That's why you kind of followed, the influencers. But tell me about your most watched video. I'm really interested because you have millions of views. Which one is the most watched still?
I would have to say it would be my hair videos. So again, that's another happy accident. I've always had very thin, very fine hair. So I was constantly even before YouTube, I was constantly trying to find a way to make my hair big, voluptuous, volumized. And I remember making this video and I was like, hey, I just want to share this tip with you guys because it's really transformed my hair. And up till, I think I made that video about, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. And up till today, I still get like DMs and comments asking if I still use these products, have I stopped using, what am I using now? So I think hair is like my niche on YouTube. So yeah, that's one of my most popular ones.
I believe it. See, that was the first thing I said, right? I love your hair. so you're doing something right and you know how to do it. So okay, so now like transitioning, obviously now there's different social media platforms, and I know that you celebrated a huge milestone on TikTok, 1 million followers, and I just checked today, Heart, you're at 1.6 million followers, so congratulations. And how does that feel? You know, how do you keep it like interesting and fresh when you have to make videos like basically all the time?
Really great question. Because I've been doing it for so long, I think it's so easy to kind of be in a rut and be stuck and kind of just get lost with it. But I think a really great key just a really great key overall is just being myself. Even with TikTok, again, another happy accident. I call myself a professional hoarder of cute things. I'm constantly buying cute things. So in a way on TikTok, I was just like, hey, why don't I just document what I'm buying just for myself? So for a while I was really just doing it for me. And then it just kind of started picking up, and that's where it took off. A year and a half late, I've only been doing TikTok for a year and a half, and a year and a half later, we gained 1.6 million, which is insane because we had just hit 1 million. So yeah, I think one of the main key is just continue being you, doing you. There's no one else who could be you. There's only one you, and if you stick true to yourself, everyone else will follow.
I was actually going through your TikTok posts, and they're really, really cute. Next, we talk about beauty and cosmetic tips, so stick around.
All in the family with Dr. Tess.
Who do I trust with all my skincare needs? I trust Dr. Tess. I only want the best. America's favorite dermatologist, Dr. Tess. Absolutely no regrets. Be your best at M Beauty by Dr. Tess.
At your best at M Beauty by Dr. Tess.
On behalf of all in the family with Dr. Tess, my family would like to wish yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Between you and me, I feel most confident when I know I look my best. And this makes a difference in business. There can only be one. My family and I only trust Dr. Tess. M Beauty by Dr. Tess.
You're at your best at M Beauty by Dr. Tess.
Okay, so this 9 feet tall inflatable lighted Santa for $25 is literally the easiest and fastest way to get into the holiday spirit. They also come in different styles, like a Christmas tree, a penguin, a snowman, and more. And they're just so fun and festive and entertaining. Plus, they're so easy to set up. All you need to do is plug it in, and that's it. We actually have it up at my house right now, and it just makes me so happy, and it brings so much joy whenever I come home and I see it. Thank you for watching. I love you. Have a great day and see you soon. Mwah.
Welcome back. Now, let's find out how Heart discovered her passion for beauty and cosmetics. So Heart, how did you become very passionate about beauty and taking care of your hair, your body, and how important is it to your career and personal outlook today?
Ooh, okay, so very loaded.
It's a long one. Yes,
Woo, taking notes here.
I know. It's like an essay.
So I really feel like this ties back to what we were discussing earlier and how painfully shy I was growing up in the Philippines. And I just remember just even as simple as like talking about period was so painfully shy for me. So I think now as an influencer, I have really made it a goal to do my best to be helpful and just be me, but at the same time be a big sister, because again, I've always wanted that role of a bigger sister. Like, yes, I had a older sister and I had my mom, but when I was growing up, again, because I was so painfully shy, I just didn't have those conversations with them. So now as an influencer, it's become my mantra, my goal to help people out there, help women out there to just be them. And of course, absolutely, to me, it's obviously it's important to look great, but I think deep down, I think what matters is what's inside of you, right? And how you stay true to yourself. If you view yourself as beautiful, then that's it.
So, okay, so now let's get and talk about skincare routines, because you have super beautiful, glowing skin. And so tell me about your skincare routine. I know obviously, you come to the clinic and we've done some treatments through the years, little things, just more maintenance treatments, but it's important and they work. And then talk about also what you do at home, and then if you have any nutritional and wellness and health kind of regimen as well.
For me, a really great key that I would love to suggest to you guys is really not stressing over what will work or what might not work for you, because there's just so many products out there. Just take it one day at a time. If it works for you, great, stick to it. But I think that was like my biggest. It was so stressful back in the day to just figure out, like, okay, there's so many beauty products at Target, at CVS, at Sephora. What do I choose? So I feel like I spent too much time stressing over that I just at some point I just gave up. But just taking things one day at a time and sticking to what products would work best for you. Also, nutrition. I'm not a nutritionist whatsoever, but the power of water is so important. Keeping yourself hydrated and just throughout the whole day, I think that's so key. I think sometimes we forget that water is there because it's water, right? It's kind of just like in the back of our heads, but staying hydrated is so important.
Absolutely. Well, I definitely feel like it can be overwhelming. And so even as a dermatologist, when people ask me, so what skincare products do you recommend? Basically you need a good cleanser, right? Especially if you wear makeup. And it really depends on the type of skin that you have. If you have acne prone skin, if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, you choose a different cleanser. You need a moisturizer, right? And then you need a sunscreen. So those kind of the three things that can, like you're saying, you don't stress yourself, don't get too overwhelmed, and then start with those, and maybe then you can add on a toner if you're really up for it, and maybe you can add an under eye product, so then you just go slow. And there are products that will work for some that won't work for you. It's okay. Heart has been my patient for many years now, and let's find out, what is her favorite treatment?
Okay, I've been waiting for this question. I'm ready, Dr. Tess. So I honestly cannot say enough good things about your Rockstar treatment. Till this day, I still talk about it just with anybody. I remember, when did we do it, Dr. Tess? Like maybe
4 months ago?
4 months ago, I want to say, right?
And you're supposed to come remember I told you come more off, like, but time just flies.
Flies, right? That felt like 2 months ago. But I remember doing the rockstar treatment and I literally felt like a rock star. I left your office and I could not stop looking at my face. My skin was so glowy, beautiful. It felt like I just drank 10 gallons of water. And my favorite part about the rockstar treatment, I remember I had a dinner that night and I had texted you asking like, hey, Dr. Tess, is it okay if I wear makeup now? And you said, yes, absolutely. And I think that was my favorite part because, I mean, aside from the amazing skin, my favorite part was literally there's no downtime. I love how you can walk out of your clinic, fresh face, good to go, ready for anything, and that was probably one of our favorite things we've done.
Yay, I love it. Well, that is the favorite treatment for many of my celebrity patients like you, Heart. Paula Abdul loves the Rockstar treatment because of that. The number one reason is that there's no downtime. And this is a plasma treatment. So we're doing resurfacing. We're also rebuilding collagen. So you do have instant improvement. And then you have, you're building collagen over time. So your pores, texture, you get facial shaping over time, but then you can put makeup on and you can, go out and be on camera immediately after. And so thanks for that, Heart. When we come back, Heart plays along with 3 pretty blanks.
All in the family with Dr. Tess.
Wanted to try something more natural.
My husband was complimenting me and saying how young I looked, and it's nice because he's 4 years younger than I am.
The wrinkles, my skin has improved. It's tighter. It's amazing. The youthful look that I have, the freshness.
You just can't describe how it makes you feel inside. I feel good. I feel like I look good. I feel young.
The years have come off. It's a fabulous experience.
Hi GMA family, I'm Austin Torres, licensed and award-winning real estate agent with Keller Williams in San Diego. As a homeowner myself, I understand the roller coaster of emotions when it comes to buying or selling a house. Whether it's selling your home for top dollar or getting your family into that next dream home, I'll be there every step of the way to make sure that the process is as simple, efficient, and as fun as possible. Life's stressful enough. Buying and selling a house shouldn't be. To find out what your home is worth or to figure out how much home you can afford, call me now at 714-488-8523. Sige, tawag na.
On behalf of all in the family with Dr. Tess, my family would like to wish yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And nope, I am not wearing extensions. Can I get it? Whoop, whoop. Here's a quick OOTD for you guys in case any of you were curious about my outfit. It's finally...
To close the episodes, every time I have the podcast, we want to close it by these 3 pretty blanks. Okay, so it's literally fill in the blanks. So
okay.
you just give me what you want to say. Okay, so ready?
Okay. Does it have to be fast? Like not think.
Doesn't have to be fast, but whatever comes to your.
Overthink, Dr. Tess.
Don't overthink. Don't stress.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Ready? Okay.
Yes.
Beauty is blank.
Pain.
I tell people that, right? That is absolutely true. But it's worth it. Okay,
yes,
next.
It's worth it.
I see beauty in when blank.
In you. I see beauty in you.
Aw, that's sweet. Thank you. I see beauty in you, Heart.
Yes.
And in your heart. Okay, last one. My beautiful mantra is blank.
Beautiful mantra is love. This was harder than the other question.
I tried this and it was hard, so it's okay. I love it. Thank you, Heart.
Of course.
Okay, so thank you so much. And okay, so last question. what is being truly beautiful for you?
Ooh, okay. I think that I think it is very similar to what I've already said, and it's just being true to yourself. I think there's a sense of comfort in accepting your flaws and accepting who you are as a person inside and out, and just looking yourself in the mirror and being like, hey, you're beautiful. I think there's just so much beauty in that. And again, from someone who didn't have that before, I just really appreciate that about myself now, because if the baby heart could just see who I am as a person now, I think she would be incredibly proud. So yeah,
I'm sure she would be. I love that message, and I totally can relate to that. And it's about authenticity, and being the authentic you makes you beautiful. So, don't shy away and don't hide from it. So that's going to be my closing message. And Heart, tell us how, everyone can find you, how we can follow you, and if there's anything going on, in the future where we can see you.
Yeah, so you can follow me on my YouTube channel called That's Heart, also on my Instagram, and then on my TikTok. I am Heart Defensor, which is my name. And then things to look forward to. Vlogmas is coming up, where I vlog every single day till Christmas Day. I would also love to have Dr. Tess as a guest one of these days. I think that you are needed in the YouTube world, Dr. Tess, and I would love that so much. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Anything else, please follow me on my social medias, because once I'm able to drop what I'm working on, it'll be on my social medias.
Well, thank you, Heart. This was fun. This was insightful. This is inspiring. And, so we're definitely going to follow you. And I just look forward to more success, both professionally and, family life, maybe, for you and Arnold. And thank you for being such a dear friend and a supporter for me as well. So thank you so much.